This man discovered the key in DNA, and the DNA itself tells you exactly who God is. Listen to this.
This, in retrospect, it was simple, but not knowing that it took years.
Right.
It took me 12 years.
And did you break it?
To find what we now know is that the atomic mass of the elements, the numbers of the atomic mass, are the numbers that equate to the mysterious letters in the ancient alphabets. What that means is when you look at human DNA, or the DNA of any life, it is made of hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, and using gematria, the numbers that equate to those become 1, 5, 6, and 3. 3 is with the carbon. And when you then take a table, one of the ancient tables, and you're able to correlate those numbers with the letters, what we find, George, is that the human DNA is our genome is built in layers. And at the top layer, it's like every book has an introduction. The introduction in every cell of every form of life, carbon-based DNA, the introduction is the same. And the first translation literally reads, literal, God eternal within the body. God eternal within the body. And
unfortunately, Christians will never get this right. It is literally there. Read it. God eternal within the body. The God is within you. You are an eternal God. And they turned off our DNA by giving us this dog shit diet of meat. This is the Canaanites tricking the Israelites to falling short of the glory of God by tricking them to eat an acidic diet. Once again, the hexagonal key is in the fruit. It is in the glucose. This is how you activate your DNA or your junk DNA. This is how we will phase shift into the 5th dimension, by hydrating our DNA. This is junk DNA that does not have this hexagonal carbon hydration, that does not have these bonds, these hydrogen bonds and these covalent bonds to connect the molecules and connect us to the Most High. This is why I say the devil wrote the Bible. This verse specifically, this is known as the salt covenant. The salt every offering. What does salt do to the molecular structure of your body? Destroys it. They are trying to keep you to have this junk DNA to where you cannot connect with the one true source, the one true God. You. They do not want you activating your DNA. So how do we phase shift into the 5th dimension? DNA vibrates, but if it does not have the proper water content, it cannot vibrate. DNA vibrates naturally when it's in water at room temperature due to the Brownian motion of water particles colliding with the DNA. This is how you change your entire frequency. This is how you change the dimension. This is how you phase shift into the 5th dimension. I also believe that this is how we activate these chromosomes that were fused together. I think this is alchemy. This is black magic. This is what I'm talking about. This is not something scientific where they tell us, oh, all this shit happened. No, this is all diet-based, and this is true alchemy. Activating your chromosomes refers to the process of turning on specific genes within your DNA. If these genes are turned off, we cannot activate that other chromosome. Dude, what the fuck? Why does every other species have 48 chromosomes, but we only have 46? What if that single pair that we had was turned off when they turned off our DNA? And the way that we turn it back on is through this alkaline diet. What if this is why animals can speak through telepathy and we cannot? Because they took that chromosome away from us. Anyways, I hope someone else finds this information as fascinating as I do. Peace and love, everybody. Yeah.